KPBS On Demand is supported by Splatero, helping homeowners pay off debt by offering streamlined access to your home's equity with no additional monthly payments or new debt. Splatero provides a lump sum of payment in exchange for a share of your home's future value. Pre-qualification is available at splatero.com.
Good morning. I'm Annika Colbert. It's Saturday, August 14th. Boostive on the KPBS Summer Music Series. That's next, but first, let's do some quick headlines. With the more dangerous Delta variant spreading, the focus on outreach to areas with lower vaccination rates is ramping up. Volunteers from the Employee Rights Center knocked on doors in City Heights on Friday. Aller Calderon with the Employee Rights Center led the effort.
Unfortunately, from people that we work with to people around us right here, people are dying. People are getting long-term consequences from COVID. So we got to do it because the health and the long-term health of our community is going to be based on what we do here.
The Employee Rights Center will host a vaccination event on August 28th in City Heights. The Bishop of San Diego is encouraging all priests to get vaccinated. Bishop Robert McElroy has asked priests to caringly decline any requests from members seeking a religious exemption. Kevin Eckery with the Diocese of San Diego says the Catholic Church fully supports vaccination.
We're going to continue to be intensely supportive of vaccination efforts, and that's just all there is to it.
Eckery says they have had some phone calls from people seeking exemptions, but they haven't seen much pushback. San Diego's one remaining card room, the Lucky Lady on El Cajon Boulevard, has been closed down. It follows a legal settlement announced by the California Attorney General Rob Bonta. 5 years ago, the owner of the club was accused of making illegal books in the card room at sporting events. The legal settlement requires the owner to pay the state $175,000 and forfeit his license. From KPBS, you're listening to San Diego News Now. Stay with me for some San Diego music.
KPBS On Demand is supported by UC San Diego's Art Power, presenting cellist Joshua Roman, performing from his album Immunity, alongside music by J.S. Bach and more. Sunday, June 22nd at UC San Diego's Epstein Family Amphitheater. Reserve your tickets at artpower.ucsd.edu.
Ocean Beach band Boostive has paid their dues over the last decade, making music and touring and, as they say, slow cooking their musical gumbo to create a unique blend of world music, R&B, and dub. The core members have been friends for decades, but Boostive has built a collective of vocalists, horn players, and percussionists to expand their range while maintaining that signature Boostive sound. Boostive already has much to show for their hard work. They've collaborated with Modest Yahoo, toured with Lee Scratch Perry, and most recently were signed to the band Slightly Stupid's record label, Stupid Records. Boostive joined KPBS Midday Edition host Maureen Kavanaugh. But first, let's begin with their latest single, C.I.
Without me, I cannot see. Without you, there lies no truth. Oh Lord, don't make me blind. Oh Lord, I'm trying to find answers in the lessons and the questions that you've asked. Send me a sign that I passed them. What you have been given is the reason you've been cast. And please don't you let me look past them. Maybe I should do a little growing on my own, just to make it known that it is possible to find the answer inside in the stillness of your mind. Strengthen it with time and come out of your hiding.
Members of Boostive join me now. We start with Seiji Como, bass and guitar. Davina Dubb is the vocalist. and Nathan Elias Kosovar on keyboard and sax, Dylan Weber, guitar and bass, Malachi Johnson, drums and percussion, Wesley Etienne, trumpet and trombone. Hey, thank you all for being with us today. Thanks a lot for joining us.
Hey, what's up?
Yo.
Thanks so much for having us. Hey.
Very excited.
Great, terrific. So, Seiji, let me start with you. Because what I understand is, like, the core of this group is you, Nathan, and Dylan. So when did you meet these guys?
I met Dylan in junior high, and then I met Nathan through Dylan. I think we started making music together in high school.
Now, I've got to ask you guys, you've accomplished quite a lot as a band, one of which was touring with Lee Scratch Perry, who's often considered the godfather of dub music. But let's just, for everybody's sake, Seiji, can you first tell us what dub music is?
I think the person to tell you about that would be Nathan. He's the biggest dub enthusiast of all of us. So we should let him take that question.
Yeah, so I view dub music as an exploration into sound. And the origins come from Lee Scratch Perry and King Tubby taking pre-recorded music, putting it through a mixing board and starting to use the mixing board as an instrument and exploring the possibilities of dropping different instruments in and out, usually making the vocals drop out and other elements of the rhythm section while keeping the drums and bass, and then exploring different effects to expand and develop an idea. This exploration can definitely draw similarities to elements of meditation in the way that things go out and come back in, and you find this space to think. And these techniques and this development of music has had a huge effect on the entire development of electronic music, and DJing comes from this history of developing the mixing board as an instrument.
And how do you guys use dub? Do you use your own tracks or do you borrow?
We dub our own tracks. We've had some other people dub our tracks, but yeah, we mostly use our own tracks and redub our own music.
Seiji, what was it like to tour with the godfather of dub?
It was surreal. I just told him that I love him and I appreciated everything he did for music and for me. Got to meet his new musical director, Emsh of Subatomic Sound. He's helped us a lot. He's done some of the mixing and mastering, and he's given me a bunch of tips in my own mixing. It was definitely life-changing to meet those cats and learn their techniques and just watch them and see how important music is, not only just to listen to, but spiritually for Lee. And it's something I think we all took from that tour.
Let me turn to Davina. Now, Davina, your voice fits so seamlessly into this band. How did you discover your voice?
Well, my dad was a musician growing up, so I was just surrounded all the time. They said I could sing before I could talk, supposedly.
Okay, we're about to listen to the song Running. What can you tell us about it, Davina?
The lyrics are just kind of like believing in yourself more and recognizing your own potential.
Okay, so let's hear it. This is Running by Boostive.
So you've been stuck, think that you run out of all of your love. So you feel lost, now which direction will this take us? It seems like you're struggling to begin your process of elimination. So just go along, keep running to the rhythm of your song. So move along if you wanna keep up with me in my own little world. I'm flying so freely now. If you wanna join me, here's how.
That was the song Running from Boostive, featuring vocals by Davina Dubb. Now, you guys just got signed to Ocean Beach band Slightly Stupid's record label, and congratulations for that. I guess, as kids who grew up in OB, Slightly Stupid must have been a big influence of yours. Is that right, Seiji?
Yeah, definitely one of our first big influences. We all kind of were covering their music when we were Groms, and the hometown hero thing, and it's nice to link with them on these last few releases.
And do you have a new album coming out soon?
We have a bunch of stuff in the works. We are planning to release it in the next year here, so be on the lookout for that.
Okay, well, I want to thank you all for taking the time out and speaking with us and sharing your music with us. I've been speaking with Seiji Como, Davina Dubb, Nathan Elias Kosovar, Dylan Weber, Malachi Johnson, and Wesley Etienne, members of the band Boostive. Everybody, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Escape with me. Let's escape this reality and stay close to me. Stay close inside this dream with me.
That was Oceanside band Boostive speaking with KPBS Midday Edition host Maureen Cavanaugh. This segment was produced by KPBS Summer Music Series producer Kurt Cohen. To hear more about Boostive and see their music videos, go to kpbs.org/Summer Music Series. Thanks for joining us and have a wonderful weekend.
KPBS On Demand is supported by Splatero, helping homeowners pay off debt by offering streamlined access to your home's equity with no additional monthly payments or new debt. Splatero provides a lump sum of payment in exchange for a share of your home's future value. Pre-qualification is available at splatero.com.